Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you for coming to the channel. My name is Robert, and this is a video documentary basically of my journey to powerlifting. All right, guys, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So currently, I am an R&D engineer out here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I know, crazy of all places. My engineering background is in mechanical engineering. I got a bachelor's and a master's in mechanical engineering with a focus in material science from the University of Texas at El Paso, or UTEP for short. Um, I've been working since 2023, I believe. That's when I moved out here to Santa Fe, New Mexico, at the very beginning of the year, January 2023. It was kind of a little hard change. You know, I moved out here all by myself. First time away from the family, from my, at the time, girlfriend, soon to be later that year, fiance, and kind of just was struggling to, get along. Luckily, I was able to find a gym called Overload Gym here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and actually met with the owner. His name is Carlos Santaliquido, and turned out to be one of the best friends I've ever made out here. And even though he's gone and moved back to the great state of Texas, we always still are in open communication, talking back and forth, asking about each other's days, asking about training, how all that's going. Carlos is actually a Masters 1 gold winner, I believe, in the 120 class from 23 and 24. So luckily, I was able to study under him and actually embrace the sport of powerlifting. So basically, what got me into this training and nutrition in the first place was actually playing Division I football down at UTEP while I was there. I wasn't anything special. I was just a regular walk-on local guy from the city. Kind of just want to continue my football career. Nothing really happened to that. It's kind of why I left, I believe, in the spring of 2020, kind of right before COVID happened. Thankfully, I actually got a research opportunity to work at the university. So that's kind of what transitioned me into my academia and kind of bridged the gap between me just getting my bachelor's and to actually continuing getting my master's. So while, playing down there at UTEP, it's kind of really where I gained all of my knowledge, interests, and love for training and nutrition in general. That's kind of where the whole program was based around those three pillars. So that's kind of where I really fell in love with it. So now coming out here to Santa Fe, getting to the gym, it kind of reignited that spark in me, that drive, just the will to just absolutely just dominate a sport. Unfortunately, I'm not at the top yet. There's definitely lots of work left to do to get to that point. But, for being a little over, well, I guess at this point, a little under 2 years into the sport, I think I've really made remarkable progress. Really happy with my progress so far. And yeah, just overall, that's kind of what got me into the sport. So basically, I started powerlifting sometime in March 2023. That's when Carlos actually finally convinced me, after coming to the gym every single day and him nagging me, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you should do this. Hey, you'll be totally good at this. I said, all right, let's do it. So he gave me my first powerlifting program. So basically, to kind of give you a gist of where I was at the very beginning, I just saw the videos. I got the numbers here. So when my first original squat, when I got like my first maxes before I actually started prepping and training for any sort of meet, my squat was at 270 kilo or 595 pounds. My bench was a measly 155 kilos or 341 pounds. And my deadlift was 277.5 kilo or 611 pounds.
All right, you got this, man. There you go. Lightweight. Perfect.
Keep in mind, this is with terrible form, not a clue what I'm doing. Besides on squat's always kind of been like what I've always been really decent at. But bench and deadlift were terrible. Like the form was bad. The bench was a pause. It was it's a bounce press. So who knows? With a pause, it definitely was probably a little less. Transition to now, my squat at my most recent meet, the game day barbell meet in Austin, Texas. I hit a 362.5 kilo squat, or 799 pounds in freedom units. Um, my all-time PR in the gym is 225 kilogram bench, or 496, but in a meet was 215 kilograms, or 474 pounds. I mean, I definitely have way more. I've hit 225 kilo, but all that matters is what counts on the platform, so it's all good. And my deadlift was also 345 kilos, or 760 pounds at that meet.
Control, take your time. Settle.
Beautiful third attempt from Rob. Let's see what the judges have to say. 21 legs into good. 799 pounds. Move just like his openers right there. 474 pounds. Phenomenal second attempt. 3 white lights. That's a good lift for Rob.
Overall, it was a really good meet. Definitely had room in the tank for all 3 lifts. A lot left in bench and for deadlift. So yeah, so we're definitely on the right trend. So pretty much the whole purpose of this channel is to pretty much bring you guys along on my journey towards the top, to kind of see how far I can push powerlifting, within my own capabilities, right? Like I previously mentioned before, I'm an R&D engineer, working 410s, to also in the plans and the process of actually starting my own business right now. Always constantly working. I'm trying to, powerlifting is something that is still never going to be taken away or put to the side for my professional goals. It's just something that's going to have to work and coincide with, and that's kind of what I want to bring you guys on, because that's kind of going to give some details as to what powerlifting brings to the table in terms of the discipline and the mental fortitude that you need to actually stay locked in and stay in the pocket. Because even though life gets busy, fiance, dog, job, other family members, like the rest of my family that lives in El Paso, or my fiance's family that lives in Hawaii and Las Vegas, there's all these things that are always going to be bugging, but, you always got to stay locked in mentally, and to stay disciplined and stick to the plan in terms of actually training and nutrition. That's always going to be key. So basically, let's get into what you're going to be seeing here on the channel. You're going to basically see me and my workouts. I'm going to be able to relay some keys here and there to kind of help people out and kind of give a different perspective on different exercises, variations, stretching, all that kind of stuff that can help, either a beginning lifter or a veteran lifter that kind of hit a plateau, or, wants to change it up, kind of add some new things with different perspective into their own training programs themselves. Some of these things, can be like lifestyle / vlog type content, maybe on a walk with a dog, or, a little bit of travel, for a meet or something. That's kind of going to be included on here. There'll be that question and answers. And I'm definitely going to be as communicative and interactive with the community that I'm trying to grow here. Respond to questions, give people feedback, accept the feedback that people give. Just because I kind of want to, share what I can and help out where I can, because, I'm all about coaching and passing on some knowledge and everything like that towards just anybody who really wants and needs it, to be honest with you. Powerlifting in general is just a way of life. It's a hobby. It's not anything. It's truly a way of life. You have to be a serious competitive lifter. You have to be locked in all aspects of your life, in terms of your sleep, your nutrition, your family values, all that has to be locked in. For me, being a big family guy, I always try to make sure that the gym and my job don't take away too much from spending time with my fiance and our pup. That's always something that's always essential for me. You never want to give that up. So far in my powerlifting career, I've done 4 meets, or 4 full power meets, and 1 bench only meet. I started off my first meet in July 29th, I believe, of 2023. That was USAPL meet. That was my first ever meet. And then I talked to some people, to some folks, and they highly recommended that I join PA or Powerlifting America and kind of start competing in that regard to have an opportunity to eventually grow and to get into an NAPF team, or to hopefully, at the ultimate goal is to get into Worlds or Sheffield, right? But who knows? That's a very, very long time out. So hope ultimately that is the goal. So I did a USAPL meet in July, did a PA meet to qualify for nationals in December, and then I did PA nationals, and then I just did another PA meet a couple weeks ago, December 5th, I believe, or 6th. It was sometime in there. It was a game day barbell meet. Really good meet. Really kind of showed a lot of progress, which is super exciting. But anyways, guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up the video there. I want to thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you. Please, leave comments below, give me suggestions, feedback in terms of what things you want to see or hear or talk about, or, see me talk about. I'm definitely all ears. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please help me grow. I kind of just want to reach as many people as I can to kind of spread as much knowledge as I can. That's the most important part of lifting in general, building a wealth of knowledge and sharing that with the community. And one thing I want you guys to remember is that get better every single day, and at the end, eventually, in no time, you guys will be at your goal. You don't have to take big strides to get to your goals. You just have to take little baby steps, and before you know it, you're there. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for the video. Like I said, please, everybody, thank you for showing up to this video. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for sharing the video and the channel in general. I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be coming out kind of a little bit after this video goes live, kind of introducing me and myself and all that. So anyways, like I said, I'll catch you guys later.